What's going on, y'all? So we're back again for another episode review of Married to Medicine. Again, if you saw the Real Housewives of Potomac review right before this, girl, I forgot the shows came back yesterday. Then I had a migraine that was really jarring, but it was slowly going away. I'm feeling a little bit better than I did when I did the Real Housewives. And it's snow outside. We finally got snow. Hold on, let me see something. Yeah, it ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. But anyway, I got a couple more hours left in this and I can go home. And when I get home, baby, I'm telling you, I'm just gonna lay out. Put your head on my pillow and just relax, okay? Because let me tell you something. I'm drained from this migraine. But anyway, again, and I appreciate the fact that these episodes for these two shows were not that deep. Let's just get into it because I don't plan on being on here no longer than 15 to 20 minutes. They still at the ranch, girl. Okay, first of all, this is season 11? Season 11, episode 6, I believe, 6 or 7. I'm pretty sure it's 6, and it's called Rodeo Reckoning. And basically, I'm sitting here like, why are we still here at this ranch? Y'all need to get y'all asses back to Atlanta, okay? Get y'all back to Georgia, because this rodeo stuff is just, girl, let it go. This was not the field in the time. I know that they wanted to come together, or at least a couple of them had, the thought of coming together and trying to work out their differences and everything like that. Toya, on the other hand, girl, you was just trying to be messy. I appreciate it. I'm not even gonna sit here and hold you. I appreciate it a little bit. But at the same time, this is one of those situations where I feel as though people individually need to work out their things together amongst themselves, and then they come together as the group, and things probably would have went differently. But at the same time, given certain people, I really feel like it probably wouldn't have went no better. Honestly, Heavenly is gonna be Heavenly, and it's just, you can take her and you can leave her. And I understand she's one of those polarizing type of figures, because I truly understand when people say they don't like her. And I understand when people say they do like her. And I'm the type of person that's in the middle. There are things that I like about Heavenly. I think she's funny at times. And then there are things that I feel like I don't like because she is very immature for her age, okay? Yes, you have this successful practice, you're a dentist and all this stuff, but the way that you react to certain things is it's just out of hand for somebody that's as old as you are. Just be real, okay? Like, the whole situation that went down between her and Contessa and her calling out her mom and all that stuff, yeah, it didn't bother me as much because it's what's to be expected, and that says a lot. That says a lot about a person and their character, and the fact that I was desensitized from it. And truth be told, Contessa, I'm a little bit disappointed in you. Like I said in the video, and I stand by everything that I said in the last review, girlfriend, next time she want to do some stuff like that, you come back on the show like this and you got beef with this person over some dumb stuff that you didn't put out already, okay? And let's not call it dumb, because abuse, domestic abuse and all that stuff, intimate partner abuse on whichever level it is, that's not dumb. But girl, you harboring on this stuff with a bitch that don't give a fuck. And that just really pisses me off, because you let that lady get to you. You let that lady get to you, and you let us be like, girl, it's time for you to go. Because if this is what you're going to come back and this is what you're going to give each and every time, I don't want to hear it no more. I really don't. Because at the end of the day, you really let that lady get underneath your skin like that. And I get it, because y'all were actually friends. You guys were actually friends, and Heavily really, in a sense, Heavily betrayed your trust. Let's just put it out there. Yeah, and I will continue to say this. Contessa, you brought it to us. You brought it to us. You brought the issues that was going on in your relationship to us by putting it on the TV screen, allowing it to be filmed. And I mean, I understand that they don't have no control over editing, but you allowed it to be filmed. You know what I'm saying? And since it was put out there to the national public, Heavenly did comment on it. That's what she did on her YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I get being upset because you would think that your friend would not talk anymore about your, situation. And see, this is why I can't be cool. Well, I could be cool with, but I cannot be, say that this is my friend for a person that's on reality TV, because even though they're castmates, this is the same thing that happens when people that are like bloggers or vloggers or gossip people, whatever, who get cool with people that's on these reality shows, right? And then when it comes time for them to have to call them out on something that they did, they get pissed off and they get messed up. They get irked at you and, want to call you all type of names in the book and all that stuff, as if you supposed to be exempt just because we cool. No. I just want people who watching this don't ever think that you can play that with me. Because let me tell you something. I can like you and I can still call you out. Don't think that you're getting free passes and I'm going to be eased up on you or whatever. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But see, when it comes to Contessa and Heavenly, they were actually friends. Okay? And I feel like Heavenly did cross the line because she didn't have to, bring up or even acknowledge that comment that was brought to her YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? About whether or not she feels as though, Scott is abusive or not. And she said, yeah, but you didn't have to respond to that. I mean, yeah, you was being honest. We seen some things. And again, I need people to understand that abuse is not always physical. Okay, abuse is not always physical. It can be mental, mental/psychological. It can be emotional, it can be verbal, all of that, and of course it can be physical, but it is not always physical. You know what I'm saying? And so we saw some inklings of that, and we can also chop it up to maybe the man was just being frustrated, okay? But at the same time, that's how y'all presented the shit to us. And yeah, Heavenly didn't need to speak on it, but she did, and I'm pretty sure Contessa thought that she was exempt because that was her homegirl. That was her friend. That was her bestie who knew her through and through. And yet she still chose to talk about it, and so therefore, that's where it's at. And then, for her to bring out her mama and say, your mama's stupid and all that stuff. Now, Contessa, when you told Scott that unless we didn't see this part, I ain't see her say that your mama was a bitch. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then double down on it and all that stuff. Girl, and then she said, fuck that bitch. I don't remember seeing that. I mean, it has been a couple of weeks since I seen the episode. But, girl, what? Are we rewriting history or something? Or was it something that I missed or whatever? Put it down in the comments, y'all. But I do know for sure she said your mama was stupid. Now, Contessa, like I said, this is where I got pissed off at you at. And this ain't by no means giving Heavenly a pass just because we be like, this is what to be expected or whatever. Heavenly was dead wrong. Heavenly was, and she was dead wrong for the simple fact that, that's your friend. That was your friend at one point. And I cannot stand people who gets into it and, they fall out with a friend and all of a sudden they just throw all their shit in their face. They throw all the shit that they ever told them in their face. And then to come to find out that Heavenly knew about her mom and, what she passed away from and all of that, that stings a little bit more. So I kind of get another backstory or understanding for real, why Contessa really got upset for real, because Heavenly knew, you know what I'm saying? And she knew exactly why she passed away. And she knew why Contessa did certain things that she did because of, preventative measures, you know what I'm saying? Because she carried the genes for breast cancer and all that stuff, whatever. But at the same time, even if you don't know that, that was wrong. But at the same time, Contessa, bitch, don't let that hoe get to you like that, girl. Listen, I can take or leave Contessa on this show. But Contessa, if you're going to be on this show, girl, you're going to have thicker skin. And you're going to have to get your reads up. And especially if you're going to be going back and forth with Heavenly. That bitch be acting like though nothing fazed her. And so therefore, you going to, listen. I'm not the type of person that's going to do some research on somebody, but baby, sometimes maybe you just need to, okay? And you don't even got to do all of that. The way you could have came for that lady and you could have came for her so bad. You could have came for her harder. You could have came for her harder, bitch. You talk about your mama, my mama, I'm going in on yours too, okay? At least I had a fucking relationship with my mama. At least I know that my mama loved me, okay? That's what I would have threw up in her face. At least I was talking to my mama before she passed, okay? That a girl, I would have went down the line. Okay, it would have been tit for fucking tat, bitch. Since you want to talk about mamas, oh, you want to talk about mothers? Would have been me, bitch. Would have been me. Okay. So Contessa, if you coming back next season, get your rees up. Get your rees up. You know, I don't know what you need to do. I don't know how you're gonna prepare, but you need to do that. I feel at this point that relationship is irrevocably broken. You know, people talk about some they love each other, but they fighting and all this stuff. No, it's just some lines that you don't come back from. And even if you don't mean it, I feel like you did mean it, especially when it comes to Heavenly. You know, she fights dirty. She fights dirty. So therefore, I don't need anybody to keep on talking about it. And I'm talking about the people that's on the cast. Quit talking about, oh, they'll be okay. No, they're done. Okay? And let it be done. Because even when I be seeing these reality star people go back and forth and they was friends or whatever on the show, even if they was acquaintances and all that stuff, and they be going and slinging all this shit at each other, and then all of a sudden the next season they coming back and they trying to work on their relationships to be cool again. How do y'all do that? And I see people in real life that do shit like that. How do y'all do that? I cannot do nothing like that. Baby, once we go to a certain level, I can't come back from that, and I can't sit here and be cool with you the way that I once was. I can't look at you the same. I don't have those feelings for you the same, okay? Because I'm hurt. I'm pretty sure you're going to be hurt by what I said. And even if we do apologize to each other, the relationship would never fucking be the same. I would never look at you the same. I would never trust you the same. I don't even care for you, okay? As soon as we go that low, baby, it's over and it's done with. But again, this is reality TV, so there's that. And then, you know, Jackie, I'm so tired of them trying to put this responsibility on Jackie or other grown adults to police another grown fucking woman. Okay, I'm sorry to say it like that. And it ain't got nothing to do with whether I like a person or not. At the end of the day, Jackie is not Heavenly's mama. She may be older than her. She could be her big sis or whatever. But Jackie is not her mama, okay? I don't give a damn if you think that Heavenly is only listening to Jackie or whatever, talking about some Jackie needs to step in and Jackie needs to do this. How about we put that responsibility on Heavenly being a fucking mature adult and knowing what to say and what not to say, and put that shit on her and hold her accountable for the bullshit that comes out of her mouth, instead of putting it on other people and saying that they need to police this lady. Bitch, what? And Jackie said her arm was hurting, she got a cut on it, her big toe was hurting. Contessa, you did knock that lady down. You had a blind fury going on. And I give you a pass for that, because baby, sometimes when we in the heat of the moment, girl, we don't know what the fuck is going on. And if anybody else is in the way, baby, you better watch the fuck out, okay? All right, don't take it to heart. It was an accident. I wasn't going for you. I was going for the other person, okay? I saw red, bitch, and you just so happened to be in the line of sight, and I didn't see you, but I saw that other bitch, and you just got knocked down, okay? So that's just what it was. Meanwhile, you know, you got that going on. Phaedra and Contessa, this is afterwards, was talking about the whole thing, and, you know, talking about how the lady, the way she grew up and all that stuff. You know, she grew up hard. She didn't have a loving household and things of that such. Okay, understandable, but I get that our trauma, you know, our trauma when we're children precedes us as adulthood. You know, it goes with us in adulthood, and it come out in multiple ways, all right? And even then, I feel like that's still not an excuse for some of the things that Heavenly does, okay? And y'all know, I'm the type of bitch that'd be like, bitch, I like a good fight. I like a good cussing out, okay? Some of that shit don't faze me. But it gets to a certain point. It gets to a certain point, okay, that we need to grow the fuck up, you know? And we need to stop making excuses. They do a little bond fight. That scene when Quad was talking to her man and trying to tell him everything that was going on, the way, I know it's edited, right? But the way he was on that phone and he was just like, oh, yeah, baby, that's me on the phone all day. Okay, girl, I want to hear you talk. I ain't really got no input to say, but baby, oh, okay. And when Quad said, ooh, let me catch my breath, let me give me something to drink, I said, damn, bitch, you been talking that much. Quad and Simone made up. And at one point, I was with everybody else that was like, damn, bitch, what else do you want us to do, okay, about this Napa trip? She wanted a genuine apology, and, you know, I can give that to Simone and Quad because they do have history. Whereas when it comes to Sweet Tea and Heavenly, bitch, who gives a fuck? They sitting there and they trying to talk about how they gonna work on stuff or whatever, trying to put things to the side. You know, they even asked about, is we gonna sweep this all under the rug or is we gonna go, you know, confront it? And I guess they said something about just wait until they get back to Atlanta, right? And so they're trying to smooth things over for that moment until they get to Atlanta so they can get through the rest of the trip, right? Here comes Sweet Tea. But when we talk, leave the punchlines, leave all that alone and all that stuff or whatever. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You have everybody sitting there trying to tell you to shut up and read the room. She was like, I'm just trying to, Heavenly said, bitch, shut up and move on. Was like, no, I'm just trying to say, no, because it ain't no move on and all this stuff. You want to fix stuff or you want to move on and you want this to happen or whatever, shut the fuck up. You don't want to keep bringing it up. And I don't understand. And even Toya, I was so glad Toya said, she don't fuck with you. So she don't care, okay? So whatever it is that you're trying to get out of her, it's not gonna happen. So just move on and be quiet, all right? Sweet Tea, you ain't in the trenches with this lady like that. Heavenly do not care about you, nor your feelings, nor your husband's feelings, okay? So I need you to, unfortunately, it's fucked up, but at the same time, you're not innocent in this piece, and so therefore, both of y'all just need to move the fuck on and get up out of each other's faces, okay? That's how you can put the kibosh on that, you know? And speaking of the men, Greg and Damon, we should already know Damon gonna have his wife back in public regardless, okay? So if Heavenly ain't fucking with them, he not fucking with them. So therefore, that whole situation between Greg and Damon, I do feel like it's partly, and it's very small about Heavenly and the things that she said and the situation that was going on between Heavenly and Sweet Tea. But I feel like mostly the reason why Damon don't fuck with Greg for real right about now in this situation is because Greg was turning away his patience. That's just what it is, okay? And Greg, you can say that you have a lot of stuff on your plate. I don't believe it. I just feel like you did that because of what his wife was doing to your wife and vice versa. That's just what it is. But I need you to understand that your wife is not innocent in this either. And I also need you to be honest about that because I would truly understand. I mean, it's petty as hell. It's messed up as hell because it's the patients that will suffer. But also, why would Damon still go to him when your wife is in the thralls of it with him like that and his wife? Anyway, okay. You know, things starting to make sense and it then don't make sense. Like, my wife is going so hard at you, your wife going so hard at my wife. Why would you want to? I wouldn't want to interact. Okay, so there's that. I'm gonna put a little bit of space until we figure this out. So you know, I'm gonna just have to go recommend my patients go to somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I don't know. But you got that. What else was going on in this episode? Jackie and this Met Gala part 2, and Phaedra was supposed to be helping, and then Phaedra talked about something, I can get the money because all my friends are rich. She gonna leave her in the dust. Baby, when Toya said, oh yeah, so when you gonna finally tell us something about your life and all that shit in the confession? She ain't lied though. She ain't lied. I will say this is probably the first season in a long time that Toya has not got on my nerves and I have been on her side. Okay, like the bitch has been cracking me the fuck up this whole season. But what else has been going on? Like I said, Simone and Quad, they made up. That was gonna happen eventually. We'll see how long that lasts. She with a man and everybody's in their own thing. I can't think of anything else. My head throbbing. But if I missed something, put it down in the comments. We shall discuss. Like, do y'all understand where I'm coming from when they talk about Dr. Heavenly and Contessa? Like, I get why Contessa is pissed off. Unlike some people, they probably don't understand it. But I get why she's pissed off. But at the same time, I get why Heavenly feels as though she shouldn't. But at the same time, it's deeper than that. And I got a like-dislike relationship with Heavenly. Like I said, sometimes she makes me laugh, but other times she makes me cringe because you're too old to be doing a lot of the stuff that you do. But she does bring the drama and the mess, so I guess that's why they will keep her on Married to Medicine. So, y'all tell me how y'all felt about it. I hope y'all have a good one. I hope y'all are safe out here. Y'all, my birthday tomorrow. My birthday tomorrow, and I don't even feel it, bitch. I brought myself a PlayStation 5. It can't. I went to the store. I brought it yesterday. That was an early birthday present to me. But yeah. You guys tell me how y'all feeling. I'll see y'all later. Peace.